Okay,
Oh,
so good evening again, Carmen. And
yes,
tonight,
how are you? Uh-huh.
continue our session in completing the other parts of the lesson plan. So initially, we have done the objective, the main objective, in
Excellent.
different lesson materials for primary, teens, and adults,
All
three different
adults.
books also. And
Uh-huh.
have identified their uh, production activity or the activate activity. So tonight we will create the other parts, the
Oh my
what are the
God.
secondary objectives and what are the lesson stages and procedure that will be part of this lesson. How are you going to
Okay.
put the timing also? Okay, so this is going to be an exciting but challenging.
Very challenging, yes.
And this is what most teachers dread, but we cannot, escape from it forever. We have to face it, master it until we breathe it, as we say it.
Uh-huh.
So let me share my
Okay.
screen. You have questions, by the way, to our session?
No, I thank you because we are you are giving examples for all kind of students, being it
Mhm.
very young, teens, and adults, no? So it's a good experience. Mhm.
Yes, okay. So thank you that you appreciate that because as a language teacher, we don't know which classes will be given to us. So we have to
Yes.
be aware of the different um, uh, lessons that we need to prepare for different age groups. So
Uh-huh.
here I will write secondary objectives and you will just write them below. Let's
Oh,
just
okay.
have three example. Then I will insert a table for the procedure. So the procedure must include lesson stages and procedure, timing,
Oh, secondary objectives.
and
I saw.
interaction.
Mhm.
Lesson stages, procedure, yeah, for. Okay, so here it's the um, lesson stages, the procedure, the timing, and the interaction. So what do we mean by interaction? This is what
Oh, yeah.
activity is that? Is that teacher to student activity or interaction or students to
Oh, a
teacher?
student to student or a student to group or
Mhm.
teacher to
So you
group.
have to identify that in the plan so that you will be guided and reminded on how you should set it up. So, but we will do this one later. First, when you have this as your main material, how would
Mhm.
you identify, select the secondary objectives? Can you do it?
Oh, well,
It's a grammar
one of
lesson.
it's a grammar lesson, no? Well, um, I think in the warm, oh, I only have to say the secondary objective,
Yes,
no?
just a secondary. So the secondary are the small
The other
details.
objective.
Mm.
Uh-huh.
So here you begin here.
You want me to go to the, or I can write it here? I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. It directly there. The one that's blinking. The first hyphen, the first dash.
Here in the Zoom,
Ah, no, no, no. In Google
in the
Docs.
Google Doc.
Yeah, you can type directly there.
Okay. Secondary objectives.
Yeah, this is
So,
what I used to have, when I want students to interact directly and I can see, because I can see what you're writing,
uh-huh,
or we both see what we are doing in the Google Doc.
yeah. In secondary objectives, you have to start also by the end of the lesson? No.
Yes, it's okay that you go directly with but it will always have that, by the end of the lesson, students will be better able to, then that. So you just continue with that too.
The secondary objective, one would be students to learn the use of this and that, or what?
We don't use the word learn because it is vague.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
It is not an observable action word. So
Students to use, we don't use learn.
yes, do not begin with learn.
Mm.
So it should be an observable action word. So how do you want the student to learn the use of this and that?
So students will be able to use this and that in affirmative.
But you already have that in your main objective.
Yeah. So
aside from use, actually, use is the main objective. So before they be able to use it, what should they do and know? It is to
know the animals, probably. No.
To identify.
So a student should be able to identify the animals.
Wait, have we recorded this one already? Right?
No.
We haven't?
No.
Did I not click the record? Let me check. Oh no, it's already recording. Sorry.
Okay.
So the first is, what is the context here? It's about
farm animals.
Yes. So the first secondary objectives would be identify farm animals.
Students.
No need to say students, just identify. Go directly with identify.
Yeah, directly. Secondary objective. Identify farm animals.
Now, after they have identified what are the farm animals in the story or in the article, what's next to knowing the farm animal vocab? It is to
how to ask questions. No.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Oh, yeah. So after knowing, after you have introduced so this is what's going to happen, because this is now like presentation of animal vocabulary. So after you have given the vocabulary animals, what's next? What are you going to do with the vocab? What are the students going to do with the vocab? They're going to, and remember that this is for kids, for primary, so they have to practice
the animal names, or what? No.
Practice the pronunciation and spelling. Yeah, not just the animal names, but be very specific.
Practice the pronunciation.
Yes, and spelling.
And spelling. Okay.
And then also it depends if you have matching activity. So you can even put their match pictures and labels.
But a secondary objective, you would put practice the pronunciation and spelling?
Yes. Because this is part of the study part, right?
Study
In
part.
the presentation. So everything that will happen in the presentation, you put it here.
So, okay. So here, then we could follow with a matching activity.
Yeah, match. Now this time it depends on activities, but this is just an example. Maybe match vocab, pictures and vocab
Match
or labels.
vocab.
Because you already have activity to practice pronunciation and spelling. Now you want to
Label,
check
no?
their,
Better. Practice the pronunciation and spelling and label the.
No, that's correct. Match the pictures and labels.
Oh, sorry. Match the pictures and labels.
Yes. So the first three actually deals with vocab presentation. And in vocab presentation, you have to drill, you have present the vocab, and then practice the meaning and spelling, right? MPF, meaning, pronunciation, and form. So that covers the three parts.
Yes, that's the way to do it. And you have the activities in the book also.
Yes. So you are just going to put that in the secondary objectives. Now, what else? So aside from vocab, what else students are going to learn here? We're done.
Talk about their probably. Oh, the how to ask questions also using this and that.
So first is it to ask questions right away?
No, after match the pictures and labels, no, they are ready to talk with their peers about what animals they like, probably, which farm animals they like, or probably about their favorite animals.
Yeah, but that one is in the main objective. So we will not touch that in the secondary.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Anything that involves students' input and students' own idea must be in the main objective. So here, usually in the secondary objectives are vocabulary and vocabulary activities, grammar and grammar activities. So we're done with vocabulary. Now we are going to present grammar. So how are we going to introduce this? So identify.
Yes, that's the problem.
So now just simply identify the use of this and that.
Sorry. Identify.
The use of this and that through a video.
Through a video. Okay.
Yeah, because this one has if you look at the picture, grammar, and then there's a play button. So it means that there is a video if you are going to use.
Okay.
And then practice using this and that in a question.
Oh, that one which says, listen to me and then read and say. You mean
Yeah,
that
but
one?
that can be one activity. But that is what?
Listening.
They are now, that's why they are now using the grammar. So what's that? It's a goat. Yes. So after identifying the use of this and that through a video, students are now going to, just like vocab, practice the use of this and that in a question.
Oh, so identify the use of this and that through a video, and
Yes.
then
Next is,
identify,
no, practice.
practice.
Yeah, already finished with identify. So now it's practice the use of this and that in a question.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. So you can
So
also
we
put there, yeah.
we are in the control practice yet.
Yeah, so if you want, but we don't know the control activity yet here. So what kind of controlled practice do you want? Can you think of?
The memory game? No.
Yeah, could be. You can have the memory game, but that will be ask. So it has to be ask and answer questions using this and that through a memory game.
Good. Oh, wait. Ask and answer questions using
this and that.
And that
through a memory game.
Okay.
So the name of the game is just secondary within that sentence. It means it's just a tool. The main is to ask and answer questions. So if you've noticed, objectives, main or secondary objectives, always begin with an action word. Identify, practice, match, identify, practice, ask and answer. Because these words are observable, can be seen by the teacher that students are doing right there and then. So you can tell if they are following or not. Okay.
Nice. Okay. So identify, match, practice. Ask and answer questions.
So let's just say that's our secondary objectives. Now, what would be lesson stages? So the first one would be
the warmer.
Yes.
So I would
Just
say
right
that
there, warmer.
The warm-up, okay.
Yeah, just write the word warmer because the procedure will be what to do is in the procedures.
The warm-up.
Yeah, warmer, warm up. Other books use warmer, other books use warm up.
Warm up and lead in can be both
and lead
together?
In. Yes, yes. So normally what we do is we think of the warm up or warmer as also lead in. So we make sure that it is an activity related to the lesson, so it becomes a lead in.
Lesson. Yes.
So what lead in do you think, what warm up activity do you think you can have with this?
Well, probably I would start asking the students if they like animals or
Okay, so that's a
or pet.
very common activity that teachers do. But what is disadvantage to that style?
That it is teacher-centered.
Yes. So it does not promote communication, conversation
No,
among
but
students.
probably put them in pairs, no, and talk about their favorite
But
or
that is
their
your
favorite
main
pet.
objective. So you cannot ask them to talk about their favorite animals.
Well, so probably they can talk about animals in general, or
But how will you?
if
And
they get in
for
pairs,
primary,
probably
still for primary students, to talk about something in the beginning might be challenging.
yes.
So normally what we do here could be visual activities or vocabulary
Show,
activities.
show them posters to see if they know the animal.
But that is your lesson later. You will present
Yes.
the vocabulary.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe without even learning, without even knowing the words yet, you can just have maybe, because you already used the memory game, but maybe you can have a picture puzzle game.
Picture puzzle game.
Yes. So maybe a picture of a goat, and then you cut into different uh different cut into different sizes, and then they have to form like a
Oh,
jigsaw puzzle.
so yes. So I would have to give the students a set of cards or puzzles. I
Yes,
don't know,
yes.
and then probably in pairs, no,
In
or in
pairs or
groups.
in groups, they have to race in forming the puzzle. Whoever forms it first will become the winner. So one
And
team is maybe goat, the other one is cow, the other one no, goat and cow. Yeah, goat, cow, and maybe horse. Yeah, so three pictures, three groups. Because these are common animals, easy to
farm animals.
goat, cow, and horse. So three picture puzzles, three teams, three groups. It's a race who gets to form the puzzle first. So how do you write that?
Procedures,
Mm.
three pictures puzzle. No.
Yeah, you can. The name would be three picture puzzle, and then
Again, no?
yes, you have to identify the name first of the warm up. It's three picture
Puzzles.
puzzle.
Game, I would put game.
Mm.
Three pictures puzzle. Okay.
Yeah, maybe just three picture puzzle. Why there is no S?
Oh, three picture puzzles. No,
Yes,
because it will be different, right?
it will be. It is an adjective, so not
Oh,
so
three
yes.
pictures.
So just say three picture puzzle. Now, wait. So
Three pictures puzzle? Oh my God.
no, just three picture puzzle.
Okay.
Because it is an adjective.
Three.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Now, wait. I'll make a space. So here, you are going to write how you're gonna do it.
Okay. Oh,
So, can you tell me first how?
I will give each student a set of.
So first is divide the class into three groups, because you said three picture
Divide the
puzzle.
class.
Yeah. Divide.
So,
So always begin again with an action word. So
okay.
these action words are the ones you will be doing or students will be doing. So it has to be direct. Divide the class into 3 groups. Each group will have 1 set of puzzle.
Wait. Each group. Oh no.
Wait. So
Wait.
to just enter. Yes.
Each student.
Each group.
Oh, each group. Oh. Each group will get, no? Will receive.
Will get
each group.
1 set of picture puzzle.
The first ones to complete the picture is the winner.
Is the winner, yes.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
The first team.
Oh no.
Wait.
Divide the class into
3. Wait.
Where is it? Into 3. What happened?
Then enter. Yes.
The first to complete the puzzle will be the winner.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, the first like team.
Oh yeah. You missed 1 T.
Okay. So let's check. Game 3 picture puzzle. Divide the class into 3 groups. Each group will get 1 set of picture puzzle. The first team to complete the puzzle will be the winner. Now, after this, what is important that is commonly teachers miss to do is
model the activity and ask questions.
ICQ. So
ICQ.
teacher does the ICQ. I will just, do like that.
Teacher does the ICQ and model the activity.
Yes.
Or probably no modeling.
Yeah, you can demonstrate how, because they're children.
A model the activity.
Yes.
Probably I may have another type
Set
of animal.
Yes. Maybe this is the first time. So again, we should not assume that students know. So we have to go by the detail.
Yeah, probably I will use a hen, for example, that is easy.
Okay, and then the last part here is students. Oh, sorry, can you move it up? Students do the activity, teacher monitors.
Okay. No.
Teacher.
Yep. Okay. Do you? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that is your warm-up.
Do you use punctuation period?
Or, yeah, you can, or you don't. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Timing, this will be,
The warm-up, 5
should
minutes
not be more
probably.
than 5 minutes. So you can just have it there 5 minutes.
Okay, so can you put it here 4 to 5 minutes?
No, it has to be specific. Oh, you have to write 5 minutes.
Oh,
And
like
then
that.
for,
Okay.
yeah, just 5 minutes. And then for the interaction, it will be first teacher to students because you give them the instructions, then becomes students to students. That's it.
For the groups.
Yes.
Excellent.
So yeah, a little bit, how do you call it? There. Okay.
Oh. I hope they can do the puzzle.
Yes. So now that is your warm up. The next would be, what's the next step?
The presentation.
Yes. So right here, presentation.
Okay. Presentation. Teacher presentation. So in the presentation, so at this stage, you will use a video or what?
Yes. I know. What was your first activity in the presentation? It is the
Identify the use of
farm
this and
animals.
that.
No, we are still in the farm animals. Warm up is it was just to introduce a short game.
Yeah.
So we will begin with identify the farm. How do you want them to
Farm.
identify farm animals?
So I will show them the pictures and ask them.
Yes. So because you already started with animal activity picture puzzle, so you will now bring up other animals and pictures. So not anymore puzzles, but through pictures. So maybe what you want them to do is to match pictures and names, right? That's how you identify them. So you go directly by identifying these. It could be a simple column A and column B, and then they have to draw on the board lines to match. Or if you want a fun game, put it at the back. So it's up to you.
But then you will ask, what is this?
Again?
And they will answer, it's a
you cannot say what is this yet because that is your lesson. Still, we are in the presentation of vocabulary. So don't ask them too much things to do.
So in this presentation, you say that you will present pictures so that they.
So the goal of the first part here in the presentation is for them to know the other pictures of animals. But the next question is how? How do you want them to
know?
To get to know them? Through matching of pictures and labels.
Yeah. I think that's the correct one.
Yeah.
So here, matching.
Not ink, match only.
Match.
Just match. Match the correct pictures to the labels.
The label. So the label will be in some place and the pictures in another, and they will have
So
to match.
now the instruction will be, it depends how you want to do it. First option is you put it on the board, column A, column B. Students will just draw. Ask students to come to front and draw something like that. Or while sitting in pairs or in groups, give them worksheet of column A of column B pictures and they have to match. That's second option. Third option, put it at the back and play like labels and animals. So they match. So those are different ways on how to present it.
So the first one, what do you say in the first one? Match the correct
Put the pictures and labels on the board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that one.
And draw a line to match.
Wait, put. Oh, here, no.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, it's okay.
So put the pictures.
Put the pictures of animals in column A and all the labels in column B.
That's perfect. And the other one is to put the name, the animals and the name in the back of the students.
At the back of the students, yes.
Okay.
That is.
So for example, if you put, for example, if it's me, I would have the.
So I will put animal picture to one student, maybe goat. Another student will have the name goat.
Okay. So some students will have the label and others will have the picture.
Yes.
And all in the back. And what happens when they meet? They stay together. They
have to look each other's back. So I will run to you. I say, Carmen, look at my back. What is it? It's a goat. Okay. Can I check your back? What's the vocab here? So
goat.
Yeah, it's a goat. So
and then what happens?
Then if you are the match, then you have to go together and your team must be able to form. Or it could be if it's an individual game, so the first pair to find the match is the winner. If it's going to be by team, so two sets of, if you have many students, so two sets of pictures and words. So the first team to complete and match will be the winner. It depends on the number of students you have. So you can do it like that.
So all the students in the groups must complete their animal, to say it that way. And then the first team that finishes, then that team wins.
Yes. Now, what happens if the number of students, it's odd? There's extra one. So now you can have that extra one as moderator, as referee.
Okay.
Or the one who will select which pair should go together. Like the one who's going to be helping. But that is classroom management.
That's an advantage.
Yes. But that's already your classroom management.
No, I would prefer it to be that the students be a referee, because otherwise it will be terrible.
Yes. So here, what's next? Match the correct pictures to the label. Put the pictures of animals in column A and labels in column B. This one is also okay. Why? sorry, there's a missing instruction here. Column B, then comma, students draw a line to match the pictures and labels. So they have to draw if you want it to be like this.
But okay,
Because it's on the board.
on the board, yes.
Yeah, this is on the board. Now, what is the advantage of this? If it's already on the board, then after matching, after putting all the lines and they're correct, then you can automatically proceed to the drill, reading and pronouncing and spelling. And it's already on the board. So that's, the transition.
Uh-huh.
So
It's
here, what's
easier.
next? Next is, they have identified now the animals after playing the activity. It's now time to
read.
to practice. So read what? Practice
Okay.
pronunciation and spelling.
Oh, sorry. So here, how they are going to practice? The teacher will tell, or what?
Could be recite and repeat by the teacher. So the teacher will recite, students will repeat.
So
It could
showing
be choral and then some random selection of individual.
But using this picture or what?
Yes, using the picture. So you already have the picture. First, students match the picture, right? So it was no talking, it was just matching. Then after, you're going to correct it. So give like feedback. Okay, that's already correct. Now class, repeat after teacher. Goat. And then you point to the goat. Goat. Everybody, goat. That's recite and repeat drill. And then that's pronunciation.
So that's only the animal, or do you already ask questions? What's this?
Not yet, just the animals. Remember, we are still in the vocabulary part in the secondary objectives.
Okay.
So that's how detailed writing a lesson plan is. Has to be step by step.
Yes.
Otherwise, it will be confusing. So practice pronunciation and spelling. So you say
Practice pronunciation.
teacher.
Farm animals. Teacher.
Yeah. So teacher reads the. Sorry, teacher.
Reads farm animal names.
Yeah, reads the farm animal names.
Like a choral, no?
Yes, and students repeat in chorus.
In chorus. That's nice.
So that is now the practice.
So this is the way you present your lesson plans?
Yes.
I like it. Lesson stage, procedures, timing, and interaction.
So why is it like this? Because we want to give students as much exposure to vocabulary, but in different ways that is fun, right? So what is next to this is because you have the spelling also, that is just for the pronunciation, right? So then you can have teacher gives, then teacher divides the class into what? Teacher,
Into 3 groups? No.
then teacher, sorry, students in pairs, arrange letters to form the names of the animals. So this is now the spelling part. Another
It means
activity.
then students in pairs to arrange, no?
Then students in pairs,
Yes,
in pairs
arrange.
arrange letters to form the names of the animals. It's jumbled letter activity because
Jumble
they
letter
have
activity.
practiced the pronunciation, then, and that is the whole class in chorus, then put them in pairs, give them a set of words again, names of animals, but you cut them into letters. They have to form the word, and that is the spelling.
So you
And by this
prepare
time,
that, or the school will give that?
normally I prepare. Yes.
Oh my God.
Good thing our school has in our teachers lounge or teacher faculty room, we have all the equipment, the technology. So computers, printers, scanner, colored printer, flashcards. So all the books that have flashcards already prepared. But sometimes cutting of jumbled letters, it's up to you, right? Because the labels are already printed by the school, but certain activities according to your own taste will now be it will now depend on you.
No, it's a good way arranging the letters, because that gives the students the opportunity to know how to write that word.
Yes, and also this is cognitive plus psychomotor, meaning thinking of the spelling and their hands putting them together. So it is long-lasting kind of memory because it involves movement. And sometimes I put if my students are not very young, maybe they are 9 or 10 years old, I have blocks of letters. So like a dice, and each
Yeah.
dice will have different letters on the side. So I just give them dice, and then they have to form from the dice the name of the animal. It's a bit challenging because unlike jumbled letters, you just rearrange the letters. But from the dice, they have to come up with a spelling with many different options.
And you give a dice to each member of the group. So
yes, so it will be by group, so it will just be fewer. Otherwise, if it's individual, you have to prepare a lot, right? So that's how we can control the activity.
So, for example, if it's a group of 3, you give 3 dice to each of them.
3 sets. So it depends on the words. Normally, it should not be more than 10 words, so they will each get 10 dice that will correspond to different letters.
Oh my God.
Why dice? Because it's square, they can hold it. Unlike paper that's flat. So that's also another, again, using psychomotor. Small kids.
So they have to form the word with those dice.
Yes. So, but you have to try if the dice are correct. Sometimes we have like dice that's blank, so I just put them some letters on it.
Okay. That's better.
I stick some paper. I can control the output.
Oh my God.
Now, so we have done the spelling. Now, what's next is we have done spelling and vocabulary identification of animals. What's next now?
So now they know the animals by far.
Yes, definitely.
So we can, I don't know, probably start with the grammar.
And how?
Or just asking the students or having the posters of the animals or showing them and asking what's this or let
Okay,
the students do the practice.
before that, you have the video. So,
Okay.
wait, sorry. You have the video, so you can just say,
Play the video.
teacher plays
The
the
video.
grammar video.
Mm.
And then, what are they going to do?
Oh, yes. So they will be in pairs,
Mm-hmm.
and probably you can tell them to I don't know. Probably you have to give them an activity. Mhm.
Yes, there must be an activity. It could
Oh,
be because,
fill in the
yes.
blanks, probably.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So while playing the video, you can have these sentences. What's blank question mark? It's a blank. What's blank question mark? It's a blank. As simple as that. So that they will watch and listen.
Yes, and
Okay.
they can write it.
Yes, teacher plays the video. Students answer. Gap fill activity.
Gap fill activity.
Okay, and then after watching the video, so you have
After
now
watching
introduced the
the
grammar.
grammar.
So what are you going to do next?
Probably it's time to the memory game.
Not yet. This could
Not
be
yet.
CCQ, right? You have to check the concept if they understood the grammar presentation.
Oh yeah, concept checking questions.
Yeah, so teacher does CCQ.
That's before the gap fill, right?
No, this is after.
After.
After the gap fill, so teacher plays the video, right? Teacher plays the video. While playing, students answer gap fill activity. Now, to check the checking of the gap fill is just to know this, that, duck, and goat, because that's what's in the blank here. What's this? It's a goat. What's that? It's a duck. So after they have completed the blanks, the missing words, you are now going to dig deeper and introduce why it's this, why it's that. Right?
No, I don't understand here. Teacher does a concept checking question. So what is she going
so you
to
begin
do?
from the previous step, this one. So what happens now? You play the video, right?
Yes.
After playing the video and you play the video and students answer. And after answering, you check. So what's your answer? This, that, goat, duck.
Then you show again the animals and then ask the question.
Yes. No, you can just teacher.
For example, if your
check.
students answer gap fill activity, teacher check the answers.
Yes, by just quickly answering. Okay, the first blank is this, the second blank is that. Then the first animal is goat and then duck.
Then you go to, for example, the board and ask what is this, so they can answer.
Yes, could be.
Mhm.
Yeah, or you can have it on the board also. The complete sentence, you put it on the board. And then ask them
What's
or
this?
read first the answers. And then once you have the sentence on the board, then you can do the CCQ.
I don't get it. So I have to ask the questions immediately after they finish their activity. I'll show them.
Yeah, so after watching the activity, the video, and they have answered it on their paper, now you're going to post the complete sentence. The complete question, what's this? It's a goat. What's that? It's a duck, on the board.
Okay.
And so they can check their own writing with that on the board.
Okay. So I already have the questions and answers.
Yes. So they will just
Okay.
look at the board that after playing the video, you will post it on the board.
Okay.
So it's not really a serious gap fill activity because it's just for them to have something to do while watching the video.
Yes, I know. Can you use the same picture or another one?
Yeah, you can use the same picture.
And ask about the whole animals, no, so that they can get it.
So now you have your sentence, your question, what's this? It's a goat. What's that? It's a duck. Okay, you already have it on the board after playing and after they have answered. So you tell them, class, check your answer. Is it same as what's on the board? The first blank is this, the second is that. The first animal is goat, the second animal is duck. Do you have the right answer? Please check, compare, peer check. Okay, finish. Okay, keep your paper. Eyes on the board. Then you have the picture, goat and duck. You say, what's this? It's a goat. This, because you're holding it. And then you place the other one far. What's that? And you point. It's a duck. Then they have the concept, oh, this, if it's near, that, if it's far, right?
Okay.
So you have introduced that now.
This and that.
Yes, this and that in the class without explaining. Now you do the concept check. What's this? Then they answer. Just the same picture that you presented first. It's a goat. And then again, what's that? It's a duck. And then you go to the duck. What's that? And you say, no, should be what's this, because you are near the duck. So that's how we do concept check for young learners. A bit.
And the teacher asks to the whole class then?
Yes, just the whole class first. Not pointing out specific students.
Okay, so we have to fill here the timing of this.
Yes. So wait, let's teacher. Sorry. Teacher plays the grammar video. Students answer gap fill.
Teacher checks the answers.
Next is teacher clarifies the grammar rules of this and that. Teacher clarifies the grammar rules of this and that by through demonstration. And teacher does CTQ. Yeah, that's it.
8, for example, when you teach this, that animal is very near you, and that you can put the poster very far away, or
Yes. There must be like a distance, a gap, because that's the rule of this and that, right? We are not talking about plural, these also, and this, just this first, the singular.
Okay.
Because the
Just
plural there
one.
is these and those, right? So the concept that they have to get is this is near, singular, that is far, singular.
Far.
So match the correct pictures to the labels, put pictures, values. Maybe this will just be for 3 minutes.
I would say 10 minutes.
No, that's too long. Because it's every stage.
The whole activity.
Okay. So, but you don't put it as a whole. You have to identify piece by piece. So practice pronunciation and drill. So that would be another 3 minutes. And then
the video.
Yes, teacher plays grammar video. This is very short, but there is checking. So maybe another 3 minutes. And then 3, 6, 9. Another 3 minutes.
And teacher does concept checking questions.
Maybe 1 minute. 3, 6, 9, 10, 13.
14 minutes.
No, 13. 3, 6, 9 plus 1, 9, 10. 3, 13. Sorry.
13 minutes.
So this one, the matching is students to, sorry.
Teacher. Students to students.
Wait, sorry. Match the correct pictures to the labels, put pictures. So this is
teacher to students.
This is just student and teacher, because when student is doing it on the board, then the teacher can assist, right? The next one.
And then you call here in this part, you call each student by its individually.
Randomly. Yeah, you can call them randomly.
Okay.
So this one is teacher to students, pronunciation. And also students to students because of the spelling. Teacher plays the video, so this is teacher, students, and then also students because they answer. And then after that, teacher clarifies the grammar rules. So teacher, students, and then teacher to students. Okay. Then the production is our production. Do you have questions?
No. So far we have 80 minutes of class.
Yeah, but it will be added more time with the other parts. So you have production. Maybe that's, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes.
No, we have the control activity or what?
Yeah, we haven't even we haven't even written the control. You can have control activity.
Oh, the study part, which will be the study part here.
Presentation, after teacher does ICQ, you can have another activity here. Memory game.
Hmm.
So
Control practice.
students play memory game and ask and game. When they got the right match, they ask and answer using this and that.
Mm-hmm.
If they are correct, they get a point. So
Wow.
the memory game is not the main, it's just our tool, but the point will be awarded when they're able to use this and that correctly.
Okay. Uh-huh.
So you can have maybe 7 minutes for this. So it becomes 20, 13 plus 7, 20. So you have 20
And
minutes here.
you give a set of cards to each, or what? Or they interchange the cards?
You can have 2 sets of memory cards. So one
And
for each team, so that 2 teams will simultaneously play.
oh, 2 teams. This is not a peer activity.
No, because it will be too many.
Mhm.
Too many to have memory game. You have 2 sets of cow, 2 sets of, or 2 pictures of cow, 2 pictures of goat. So they have to look for the pair. Now,
Okay. So everybody answers the questions.
yes. Or when I'm the one playing and I found my match, I have to use it in a the classmates maybe ask me, what's this? What's that? Then I have to answer.
Mm-hmm.
And then if I got it right, then I can keep my cards and my points. If not, I have to put it back. And so
Okay.
so I am playing against my team.
But to answer this and that will be difficult because they are all together.
Yes, so it needs a lot of monitoring from the teacher. So they play maybe one team on the left, one team on the right. You are at the center, looking at them and listening attentively. If they are
Probably
doing
the ones near, they can answer with this, and the ones that are far with that.
maybe the picture will show that a boy pointing at the cow. So that's that. Depends on your picture. It doesn't
It
have to be
depends
just
on the picture.
animals, but it could be a picture demonstrating this and that. A boy
Mm-hmm.
holding chicken. So this is a chicken. And a man pointing at the cow, that is a cow. Could be that kind of picture. So it will be easier to identify whether to use this or that.
Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I will leave the second activity to be your activity. You do the same. Let's see if you can make it on your own.
To practice this?
Yes, but this will be just your homework. You do this by yourself, and then we will check again tomorrow.
Okay. And this will be what? The production?
Which one? No, I mean
What you
this the one that we are making now is an example. This one is our example. what you're gonna do as your homework is to do the same, but do it for this the second lesson.
For the second lesson. Yeah.
You do the same. Because this
Okay.
one, I'm guiding you. I guided you. I helped you with this one. So maybe for the production, you can just put it here.
Yeah, because the production is in pairs, students draw their favorite farm animals.
Yeah.
And now in this one,
so if the
lesson
production
5.
is 10 minutes, so 10 plus 20, 30, 35. So this can be around 50-minute class. Because you still have other activities like your opening routine, greetings, etc. So what you're gonna do next on your own, which we will check tomorrow, is using the second lesson plan, also grammar,
Okay.
past, simple, irregular. We already have the main and the production here. Do the same. Identify the secondary objectives and the lesson stages. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Do you have questions? Just give it a try. No pressure.
Okay. It's about grammar, okay?
Yes, that's the same target grammar, but different grammar.
Yeah. Okay.
Question?
No questions.
Okay.